a great guest in studio here this morning as we say good morning to Karin Leaf from the Mason County EDC. Choose Mason. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We move into 2020 with a lot of positive momentum in Mason County after some great things happening last year and a good wrap up with your expo down in Grand Mound. Mm-hmm. And now all sites are clear and 2020.
I love that.
Right? You see what I did there?
Uh-huh.
Well, whatever.
I've got a great vision for
Early.
2020.
What's up? What are we thinking for anticipatory goals for the EDC? What do we want to see?
We are hoping to make a couple announcements here in the next month or so. That'll be really great for our community countywide.
Uh-huh.
We're hoping to get that hotel locked in this year.
Man.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
But before those things, we've got the school levy, the replacement levy coming up.
Sure.
We were going to talk about that just a little bit. The EDC, we had our board meeting last week. We're in full support of this replacement levy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that the school district's doing a great job of getting the message out there. And you guys have been fantastic with helping people understand what, the difference between the bond and the levy, and that
there is a difference.
Yeah. And that this is much needed. The levy replacement to keep a lot of activities and things going for our students. You and I had toured the new building just a few months ago, and I'll tell you what, I'm thrilled that my granddaughters will have those opportunities available to them when they reach high school and earlier grades. But I was blown away by what they have going on up there.
I mean, not only is the facility just kind of, obviously it's brand new, so it's top of the line in that kind of a respect. But when I look back, and I talked to Dr. Apostle, we talked to Dr. Apostle about this on Friday, about the science class that we went into with the skeletons and whatnot.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
I do not remember... I wasn't the best student in high school, but I do not remember... those types of availabilities back when I was in school. I mean, those types of that way of learning. There's been just so many advancements. It really is working to prepare kids for whatever their next stage is, whether it's hitting the ground running, going right into the workforce, hitting up a tech school, an apprenticeship, or a 4-year college. Mm-hmm. It really is kind of focusing in on those types of things there. Yeah, they're doing a fabulous job, and they're doing it. I appreciate Don Wielander, too, and his enthusiasm and his relationship with the students. Mm-hmm. They're all just doing such a great job. And I think that the ballots come out next week for the levy, and then due by February 11th. I think I might have my dates a little off, but date. So that'd be a Tuesday in February. Yeah, February 11th. So this starts paying in 2021. This replacement levy, and I just think it's really important for maybe those I'm a homeowner here in Mason County, and that's a tax on my property, but it's so worth it to me. It's an investment in our youth, in our county kids. Sure. That's just as important to me as the equity that I have in my home. I mean, we have to look at the future that's coming up, and the workforce and the training and the education that they get. It's valuable. I remember when my brother would have to go walk around neighborhoods when he was an educator he is an educator, but in Thurston County, and would have to go to neighborhoods that may not necessarily be in favor of doing these types of things. Mm-hmm. And he'd have to kind of, explain it and go, here's the deal, what's going on. And I'd always thought of it as understanding, when I get old, and if I go to a place that I need care, right, I want someone who has some sort of an education. Of course. To take care of me. Not like, just someone. Someone's going to pick up their phone and start Googling. Perhaps, yeah, exactly. Yeah, someone that's got some knowledge, some training. At least some sort of something. Mm-hmm. and I think that helped at times. But that's kind of always stuck with me when you think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes to the EDC, which is a county-wide,
Yes.
how do you, as a board, decide to take a stand on this, and what's the process?
And Jennifer could probably better explain that as the director, but excuse me, at our last board meeting, it was discussed, on all aspects of it, from, the homeowners, the taxes that people pay for these programs and things at the school. It's all training, education that enhances our workforce and our future, and that's our mission. One of our goals is a better workforce. This falls right into that category.
That's a better way of saying that whole little thing about me trying to somebody take care. A better workforce.
Better workforce.
I do want to do one little fix and just verbiage here.
Sure.
New levy would not impose a new tax in addition to what is currently in place, but will replace the expired tax.
That's correct. And the current tax expires the end of this year.
The end of this year.
This would pick up. This replacement would pick up
2021.
January. 2021.
Yep. So I just wanted to put that out there. I got some notes in that the verbiage that you may have just used was not as clear as it perhaps could it be.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like to call people out live on the radio.
I like to call people out too, and I appreciate when people do it to me. You're just like, oh my God, did I just say that? Yes.
We need some duct tape for you.
Well, just make
Not
sure.
for you, for him.
Just make sure that we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
With that.
Well, it's important because there
are questions.
There are a lot of questions, and people don't have a lot of. May not have had the opportunity to see the flyers and the pamphlets that the school district has sent out.
So what did you guys do? Like write some letter and the board signed it and you sent it off to the organizations around, or you just say, oh yeah, we support that, or what's the deal?
So the board approves the director, Jennifer, to draft a letter, sign that, send it to the Shelton School District. That'll go in this or next week's newspaper.
Well, don't forget about us.
Jennifer will be into talking more detail on Monday.
We'll post
You're
it.
killing me this morning.
We'll post it if you need to. Well, we were up all night.
You guys are
we're
great.
on lack of sleep because we were so worried about Snowmopocalypse 2020.
Oh, geez. Yeah, my car sat at Les Schwab for 4.5 hours, I think, on Saturday, waiting for new shoes. So,
Yeah. Well,
yikes! What if it happens
I
again?
think it worked out pretty well for everybody this
It
morning.
did, yeah. But no, you guys are doing a great job, and I see Caleb a lot on social media answering some questions, and I think that that's wonderful. It takes all of us to work together.
Oh, look at this. We got a rubber ducky. Is it official rubber or is it a vinyl?
Where did that come from?
Feels Mason Fire District 4, so Bob Burbridge must have just stopped by.
Gotta love Bob.
Rubber ducky day today, Karin. It's rubber ducky day.
I heard you talking about that.
Well, thank goodness somebody listens. It's 8:50. You have a great rest of your day. It was good to see you.